Niggas smoking that KC pack tonight. Niggas saying we on KC pack tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight. It's really love for you to get comfortable with us. Dreams to reality in the building, so get comfortable. Rose Records in the building, so get comfortable. No, this don't mean a thing without you. Tell me what it is.
She wearing so much pink, you would think I idle camera. Gets her rated R when I start to turn the cam on. Izzy, I'm the one that they always put the blame on. Made a couple hits, it's not like me to put the brakes on. Spent a couple weeks in February. Rest on your knees, I know your feet.
Welcome to Let's Talk the Talk. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I missed y'all. I hope y'all miss me. You know, we be having some good things here at the podcast of Brass Mill. We've been doing some, innovating in here, some new lighting, some new wall paint. You know, we trying to spruce it up a little bit for you guys. Grand reopening is coming soon. So we've been definitely working over here. I always appreciate all the love and support that y'all been giving me with this. But yeah, I just wanted to come in, address why I haven't been on. I've been producing. If y'all follow all my work, I've been producing. You know, you ever check out Chat and Chew with Miss Keisha? I'm behind the scenes on that. Know Your Purpose with Dr. Stacy Venable. I'm behind the scenes on that. I've been working on some other things. As you see, I just had the intro in here today. I'm going to end up probably making that my outro too until I get one professionally done. But like, that was done by me. Shout out Israel Nolan for the music. Appreciate it, bro. It's fire. It's lit. Everyone, make sure you go tune in to him. But I know I usually don't have a piece of paper with me or anything like that. I try to keep it authentic off the top of the rip. But I got some stuff written down today. I know. But there's just some stuff that I felt like I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I've been doing some big things in the making. I want to start off by saying Harford County, we have brought a gaming channel to you guys. Yes, it is called Mystery Gang Gaming Channel, MGGC for short. That's the abbreviations. I almost called it a clan. But this group is a combined group of people who I've been riding with, ride or dies for a couple years. And I was like, if Faye's done it and they out in LA, a couple other groups done it, why not bring one out to Harford County? So we are Mystery Gang. I messed up because I'm so hyped for it. Mystery Gang Gaming Channel. So check that out. We already have a Facebook page out. Make sure you follow us on Twitch too. We got MGGC underscore Q boy, capital Q BOII 97. That is yours truly, Quan Boy, right here. We have MGGC underscore Frosty. That's usually my co-host Axel. Shout out Axel. He is a homeowner now. Shout out Axel. Congratulations, bruh. Proud of you. So we got him on. Then we have MGGC underscore Hayes. Shout out Tori. That is Tori. And we have MGGC underscore Ashes. That is Jake. And then we have MGGC underscore. We have Nick. So make sure you go follow them on Twitch. We will be streaming soon. We already have some stuff up on Twitch. Make sure you go like, follow, subscribe. We try and do it out here. Also, stay tuned because we have some more good stuff in the making. We're trying to, maybe get like a lock-in in here. Have the game and stuff for the kids. I haven't seen one out here. Back in the day, I seen one in Forest Hill, and I was like 11, and I did like a lock-in there, and I thought that was so cool. And I'm trying to, bring it back out here to Harford County. People don't really know like gaming is awesome. Gaming can de-stress, get all that stress off and everything. But that's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to shout out here that the gaming channel is up on its way. Like I said, I'm going to put the links in the description so you guys can go click and check us out. We're gonna be putting some more stuff on there, so definitely stay tuned for that. Um, Also, and the Brass Mill family, shout out Dr. Venable. Yes, shout out Dr. Venable. Dr. Venable has published a children's book, you guys. A wonderful children's book. It's about her life and her twin brother, which is my uncle. It's about, their life going in through the neighborhoods. Um, a new neighborhood for the twins. So in this 12 book series, this one, they are moving into a new neighborhood. It has all my family in there. I love, love, love just hearing about just old stories of how they used to, run up and down Beacon Terrace. I'm super excited about that. You guys make sure to definitely tune in. November 5th. November 5th. She is having a ice cream social for the kids out here. November 5th, ice cream social for the kids. Make sure you go on the Business Suites of Brass Mill's Facebook page. Go to Eventbrite. Try to register through Eventbrite. It's going to be amazing. Kids will have magicians there, and we'll have magic. Everyone loves the illusions. I saw Chris Angel live and lost my freaking mind. So we'll have magic, illusions, gift boxes, gift bags, you name it, and ice cream. You can't go wrong with ice cream. Like, look at me, can't go wrong with ice cream. Love some ice cream. Can't have it. Not supposed to have it, but I love it anyway. I do what I'm not supposed to do when it comes to that. But this book is also on Amazon. Check it out. A New Neighborhood for the Twins by Dr. Stacy Venable and illustrated by Rebecca. I'm probably gonna butcher your last name. Bastin? I don't know. I may have butchered her last name, but it's all good though. Make sure you cop that. It is something really good to read. Make sure you read it to your kids too. Make sure that you're just supporting, you know, um, man, I'm so happy for her. It's look, one out of many. Like I said, she's on the way to roll to 12, yo. Y'all know what number 12 is too. That's the GOAT. Shout out Tom. But yeah, so I made a gaming channel. We're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be shooting some live stuff with that too. Um, some other things I wanted to discuss. I want to discuss some more goals and trying to do some more segments for Let's Talk to Talk. Please let me know down in the comments. Hit my DMs up on the podcast of Brass Mill. Hit up my personal DMs if you got any ideas or if you want to see any guests that you think that will fit perfectly along with here with me and then maybe Axel. Definitely put that down there. I am looking to link and connect with everyone. My saying is everyone has a story, and I'm just here to listen to it. We do a lot of listening to talk back to respond, but we don't do a lot of listening just to listen to understand the other person. And that's something I want to do here. But definitely let me know in the comments or in the inbox. So let me know if you have any suggestions of what you want to see, what we want to talk about, any segments. Wrestling talk coming soon too for all my Hartford County and anyone who's just interested in wrestling. I am in the works with some great people that have like a wrestling round talk. I think that's going to be amazing. We're going to be talking about like fantasy bookings, how booking is doing now, all the comebacks. Bray Wyatt came back, LA Knight. So we're just doing a whole bunch of stuff like that. Also, like I said, with the segments, let me know. I've written some down, and don't think we even forget about you guys in the trivia night. We are still having that in the works. Just got a little just had to put that on the back burner a little bit while I'm getting things set up here. Excuse me. Definitely let us know. And we're here. We're here. We're definitely here. But one thing I wanted to talk about too is shout out to the NBA. NBA season is back. It was back last night when my Celtics versus the 76ers. And then we had the Golden State Warriors versus the Lakers last night. And let's say I went 2 for 2, y'all. I went 2 for 2. Obviously, I'm gonna choose the C's over everyone. Shout out to JT and JB, both dropping 35. Man, making history. Um, I thought that was a really great game. Other than like the first quarter, I'm just gonna, first quarter jitters. The season just came back, but after the first quarter, like we was on a roll. We was cooking. I think we're gonna make another big, huge impact. As my man's JB said, the energy is about to shift. So I'm definitely excited about that. Then I had the Warriors picking the Lakers. That game was kind of rocky though. I felt like both teams both teams definitely took like a mean hiatus from like basketball or something, because like that was wild. I was looking at the game and I was just like, man, the Celtics should have definitely had the last game on before them Warriors and Lakers game, because that game was whew. I mean, shout out to the Lakers, because I ain't gonna, they made Steph work. They made Steph work. When I was watching the game before I went to bed, Steph was like 0 for 5. He was like 5 for like 13. He was like one of those ones. It was some shooting night, but they were making dude work. I mean, he still ended up with like 30 something points. 30, was it 34, 33? Something one of along the line. He still ended up with 30 points though, but they made him work. They made him work. LeBron dropped 20. Anthony Davis dropped 27. Russ dropped 19 points and 11 boards. So I mean, all in all, not bad. But I think if you are just a generally like basketball fan, you can kind of tell that like that roster is not meant to win now. It's not. It's just it's just not. It's not meant to win now. It- they just need more. They definitely need more shooters, and I can definitely see them going and trading to Indiana to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, because you think about it, those are two good floor spacers to space the floor out for LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russ. Like that's what they're going to need. So I can definitely see that. I don't think Russ is going to be there the whole year. But we'll see what happens. Also, if y'all seen it, he tried to blame coming off the bench for him tweaking his ankle. I thought that was legendary. I've never heard like that kind of like. I don't want to say excuse, because he did tweak his ankle, but I don't think I ever heard of someone being like, "Hey, since I got on the preseason, since you took me off the start and put me on the bench, my ankle's hurting now." And it's like, that doesn't sound like your ankle was going to hurt. Like regardless if you started the game or didn't. Like I'm like I don't know. I thought that was funny. I thought that was legendary. Like I was just like, wow. Like I can't believe that. I can't believe like Yo Blaine coming off the bench for his injury. Like, but then again, I mean, when you start over like 1,000 games in your career and have to take like that that pushback of you not starting, and you coming off the bench, like it has to take a mean mental toll. Like obviously it does. I mean, almost like the same thing as like where like um Melo had to figure it out. Like I'm just not a starter material anymore. Like I think I am, but obviously to the league, you're not starter material. So I definitely think Russell's going to have to hit that. Or when they trade him, you can trade him to a team and he can still be a starter. I mean, that team won't be, a real contender, but you know, I think you can do that and still, have Russ be Russ. I still think Russ is in that career, um, in that age range, in that part of his career where, he has to do the sacrificing. If that means coming off the bench. I mean, I already know, like with joining LeBron in LA, like he already knew that he was going to have to sacrifice at least the ball in his hands. Like can't take the ball out of LBJ's hands. Can't take the ball out of Bron's hands. So you was going to have to make that sacrifice. So it's just all on just him just taking accountability and just being like, I may not be that guy from like 2, 3 years ago, but he can still contribute something, because like 19 points and 11 rebounds, like that's not bad. That's as your point guard too, like that's good. Like there was so many times last night. I think I can't remember what quarter. I cannot remember what quarter, but like dude, Russ kept the ball alive on an offensive possession, grabbing he grabbed one rebound, and then someone else missed on the Lakers, and he ended up swatting the ball back. So I was like two right there, two back to back offensive possessions, like right there. That's coming just off of Russ. So it just comes with when you get older, you just got like accept your role. There was a time where I was walking and I said walking, I was working at Walmart, and I don't know if they do it now. They probably still do. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while, but they had someone walk around and they will go and collect like all the empty pallets. So when you were done working and you emptied out your pallet, some person will go walk along and they'll collect your pallet. And I I don't know why. Like I was cool doing it, but I don't know why they literally partnered me up with like some dude that's like going on like 58, 59, and I'm like, so we had to stack the pallets like 15 high. And I'm like, I have no problem doing this. Like y'all see me, like, well, how old was I back then? I wasn't, I was like in my late teens, early 20s. So I was like, oh yeah, easy, no problem, like easy peasy, bro. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna put you with this guy. Like this guy's gonna go, he's gonna be your assistant or like help you out with it. And I'm like, what do you mean? You want him to help me? Like, why would you even like put that out there like that? Like, now I'm thinking in my mind, like, can this dude still like pick up a pallet and like throw it? And like, I mean, like consistently, because they're like, as you're pulling the empty pallets on, someone may go in the back and pull out like another pallet. So it's like you never really know. So, and then little do you know, it's like he was like, I can't lift them, and like once we get to like a certain height, I can't like lift it and like go above it. And I was just like, just reminded me of like the rusting, where it's like certain times where it's like maybe I'm not a starter material, or maybe I'm not a starter for this team. So that's my Russ logic. That's whatever. That's here and there and anywhere. But that's my Russ logic. He's not going to be there the whole year, and like their bench just isn't like the Lakers bench just ain't what it's going to hit for. Like who the hell they got on their bench? You got Austin Reeves, Kendrick Nunn, Dennis Schroeder, the one dude named Gabriel. They started Pat Bev. They got was it Thomas Bryant? They had Thomas Bryant on there. Um, I know I'm missing a couple people. Lonnie Walker. Ha ha. Yeah, I don't know why I laughed when I said that. Maybe because it was like just thought of my head. But they had Lonnie Walker, and it's just like you're going down the list and you're like, ooh, like these do not match up with like anything. Like I think if like the Lakers roster ended up having like the Nets bench, that's just a Nets bench, I think they'll be far more better off than like what they have now. So I mean, either way, like I said, man, C's up. Celtics all day, every day. I see us repeating. I think we can go back to the finals. I truly think that. I truly believe in that. I don't like. I think you know you got Milwaukee, obviously. I still think last year, and I'm still arguing with people today. I still think we could have won last year, even if Middleton played or didn't play. I think we could have won. I think we could have won. So so I think in the East we do. The East is coming up. Like the East is rising because the Cavaliers are now a slept on team now. You got the Cavs, you got the Sixers, you got the Heat, you got the Bucks, obviously. Then you got the Celtics, and then I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take out Washington because that's just the home team, and it's like from like last year when they did start out, they started out like on fire, and then they just kind of fizzed out. Sorry, how am I forgetting? You got the Raptors still up there with Fred Van Vliet, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes. So like the East is coming. Like it's getting scary. It's getting like super scary. So and then it's like the West. Um, my picks for the Western Conference Finals. I think it's going to be the Clippers. I think it is. Like to me, that whole from 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 the first person to the last person on the roster, that whole roster is freaking stacked. I mean, you got excuse me, you got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, John Wall, Robert Covington, Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson, Zubac, Luke Kennard. I think Nicholas Batum is still playing with them. Trey Mann. What's the other young man name? I think his last name was like Boston or something like that. It was Boston or something like that. It's like, oh my gosh, like from first person all the way to the last. It's like almost like the lineup, like how, not lineup, but almost like how the Warriors roster is, where it's like you got Clay, Steph, um, Draymond, Kevon Looney, um, Poole, Moody, Kaminga, Wiseman, and the list just goes on. Dante DiVincenzo. So it's like, dang, like you got from the first man I name all the way into like the last man that's on the roster. It's like it's pretty dangerous. And then like shout out to my man's Jamal Murray coming back from that mean Achilles tear, or it was either Achilles or ACL. I know it was one of the two, but he's coming back. So and then Jokic just won the MVP again. I know a lot of people wanted Joel Embiid, but I was just like, man, Jokic is just it was just balling out. So you got them coming back, and then who else on the West? So you got the Warriors, you got the Clippers. I think you got Memphis. You got the Timberwolves. I think that they're going to show out a little bit too tonight. A little bit. You got Dallas. You still got the Phoenix Suns going on out there. Um, Man, I know I keep brain farting, but like there's so many other teams in there. Or as Mark Spears, he thinks um what are they called? What are they called? The Kings, the Sacramento Kings. Thinks the Sacramento Kings are going to do something. So it's like I love the NBA because it's always something different. Like I feel like every year or every other year, there's always like something traumatic that happens that just shifts the whole league into doing something. So with that, I'm going to do my predictions. I think Pablo Banchero, I think he's going to get Rookie of the Year. Um, I have Ant Man for Most Improved Player. Um, Defensive Player of the Year. I really hope like Ben Simmons wins it. Like he just comes back and he just shows off on the defensive end. Like, all right, yo, bet. Like, say no more. But maybe maybe Joel Embiid. I can see Joel Embiid being Defensive Player of the Year if he because I'm pretty sure he's like, yo, I'm done trying to get MVP because he in his mind and to a lot of people, I'm not saying mine's because I thought Jokic was better. I mean, all right, Embiid can score, but like, look at what Jokic did without you know any real help. I mean, like I said, I can debate it back and forth all day, every day, but I can see Joel being Defensive Player of the Year, and then six man. I don't know if Tyler Hero's going to get it again. I don't know if Tyler Hero's going to get it. I was thinking maybe Malcolm Brogdon from the Celtics since we just picked him up. I was thinking maybe Malcolm, maybe Tyler Hero. I wouldn't put it past him. Or I am drawing a huge blank here. I'm drawing a huge blank when I'm thinking about him. Or I thought Karis LeVert, even though a lot of people forgot who he is, but I thought Karis LeVert would be like a sleeper and being like my sixth man of the year. Um, 6 man of the year. I did most improved player MVP. Oh man, that was time to MVP. I don't know because the last time like I wanted Luca to win it, he was like number one before the like season even started, and then I don't know what happened. He like slowed down in a regular season, and in the playoffs, he was like, "All right, y'all, let me show y'all what I'm really about." So, who would I choose for MVP this year? Oh man, this is a tough one, and I thought I was going to have it like decided, by the time I even started this live. But yeah, I am still like not sure. I mean, like you always got to have like I feel nowadays you got to have Giannis in there. It's just dominant, dude. Just dominant. I think once he finds his comfortability with really in like his dribble, like in his dribble and pull up game and actually like shooting game and get like a little more confidence from there, I think oh my gosh, he'll be the MVP like back to back to back. But trying to think, guys. I'm trying to think because I legit don't know. I don't know. And like I don't have anyone's name written down on my paper, but I just was like award winners. So like maybe Luca. I don't see why not. Like the way like he's been like going at it, or John Moran. That boy's a dog. John Moran. Guys, oh my gosh, I feel so like crappy now because I completely forgot the Atlanta Hawks can be a major threat in the Eastern Conference with that mean backcourt of DeJounte Murray and Trey Young. Funny thing. Um, before 2K23 dropped, 2K22 obviously. So like in one of my seasons, in my career, and in my career, you do not control where like no one goes but you. You can ask for them or anything, but like I had my own team, and literally they did the Dejounte Murray trade to the Atlanta Hawks, and I was like, wow, like who knew that would have fit so well? Because like in my career, like these dudes were going to the Eastern Conference Finals, like they went three times out of like the four. Like I was playing for the West, so I was like, oh my gosh! And then like for them to actually do it in real life, I was like, wow, like that's some Matrix kind of stuff for real. So like that was like some real Matrix kind of stuff. So definitely can't sleep on the Hawks either. Oh my gosh, that backcourt's gonna be mean. Backcourt's gonna be super mean. Um, yeah, like oh man, like I'm super excited. Um, I'm definitely going to try to go to a Wizards game this year. I missed out the last couple of years. Obviously, one year was because of COVID. Whatever, yada yada. It happens. Stuff happens, and then I just didn't go the last 2 years. Um, but I'm definitely looking forward to go. If you're a part of anything, let me know. If you guys if anybody wants to go, I'm definitely looking to go. Um, Just let me know. Obviously, I gotta see the Celtics. Once I see the Celtics, I don't care who else I see in person. Like I would love to see Luka Doncic in person. I think that would be like mind blowing. I would love to see John Morant live too. I think that one would be fun. And then who else? I ain't gonna lie. I think seeing Zion like up close and personal, I think that one would be real fun too. I think that'd be something to definitely look on. Like because I went and I've seen Paul George before. I've seen James Harden. I've seen Zach Levine. I've seen Carl Anthony Towns. Um, Back in the Miami days, I seen the big three in Miami. I seen they called the big three back in the Celtics when it was Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. But I'm calling it big four because Rondo really had a big mean part in us winning that championship back then. So I seen the big four play. So I definitely want to see Kevin Durant. I don't know. I want to see Kevin Durant play live like at least one time before he retires. Because I think actually seeing him live will be like, whew. And then having him and Kyrie, And like I said, I seen Ben Simmons because I seen him when he was with the Philadelphia 76ers. If a lot of people don't remember, but if you go and you search it up, it was on ESPN, and he had like Joel Embiid like eating that mean ass burger before the game. That was the game I went to, and like dude made it do what it do that game. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm not gonna lie, but definitely that. Man, that's definitely something I want to do. Also, on the other news, like I said, we're talking about wrestling too as well. November 2nd, me, Jake, 12 rounds with Charles. Definitely tune in on that. And Jay and a couple on another one of our friends. We will be at UMBC to watch All Elite Wrestling. If you know us, if you see us down there, definitely say what's up, say hi. I'm gonna be working with someone because like sometimes my creative juices be flowing, and I'm like, all right, bet I'm about to make this sign. This sign's about to be tough as hell. And then other times I'm like, all right, I don't think I can make this sign because like my creative juices is not flowing today. So, but definitely we're all excited about seeing that. I think this will be like Najee's first time seeing like some live rack, like some live. I won't say wrestling. I almost said wrestling, but I think this will be like the first time he sees something live like that. I love taking people to like their first time seeing anything like wrestling live. I don't know why. It just brings me. It's like I'm a kid in a candy factory when I see their face and they're like, because I'm pretty sure I took Axel, I took Jake, and I took two other people. I took two other people. It was like a total of four of us all together. And I took other than me, no one else has seen, any like WWE thing or any like wrestling thing like live. Or if it wasn't like a big promotion like WWE. So excuse me, I had the hiccups. Y'all heard that? That was that Gatorade. But yeah, I love taking people to their first ones. Hopefully there's many more to come. Let me know in the comments or in the DMs if you guys are into wrestling. If you guys ever want to go to a wrestling show, like let me know. I am definitely the loudest. I'm definitely one of those ones that just scream anything. I love it because it's just nothing about it. I'm pretty sure like when I went to Extreme Rules and I seen Jeff Hardy jump off the top of the steel cage, I'm pretty sure like I lost my voice the day like right after because I was screaming so much because like it's something you see and something you do in the game so often and so long, and then you actually see it in person, and you're like, "Oh my god! Like what? Like this is really happening." Look, I'm just thinking it back to that moment, and like I literally almost like swore like four times out of that sense because it was just so crazy. It was just so wild how like you really seen someone do that on TV, and now you see it. You see them doing it live in person, and it just hits different. It just hits different. Also on the objective, I want to go see a hockey game live. Jake has been telling me, when I say telling me for years, I met Jake in like sixth grade, and I want to say like maybe since the sixth grade, he was telling me that I need to go see a hockey game live. He said nothing compares to it. Like watching it on TV and like playing the game of it is there's no justice than actually seeing it live. So I definitely want to do that. If you guys know any spots, hook your boy up, tell me, or I'm trying to see that live too. It's the year of 25. I'm gonna call it the year of like getting out of my comfort zone and getting out of my shell and like getting the hell out the house. So definitely the year of 25, Saquon's gonna be like out doing shit. So keep on the lookout. I know some of these people gonna be like, yo, you cabbing and all that. I'm gonna try not to cab. I'm gonna try to be like, let's go out not every weekend and not every week, but like I'm gonna try to go out more. I'm gonna get out of this like comfort zone. I gotta experience some things, And I just turned 25, so I can get a freaking rental car. So like I think that was like one of the main things that I was pretty much hyped about turning 25. I was like, all right, cool. I can get a rental car. Like if I want to travel somewhere out there, I was like, I can get a rental car. Like, bet, say no more. So, you know, it's the little things for me. It's the little things for me that like really like make me be like, all right, yo, bet. Like this ain't gonna be too bad. Like this isn't gonna be too bad. Like I said, literally turning 25, everyone's like, what are you excited about? And I was like, literally, I can get a rental car. That's one step forward. That's one step out the door and to me just traveling and just doing stuff. I have to, I've been out of Maryland like maybe like total of like 10 times, but I ain't really go nowhere. Like I've been to Vegas. Obviously, we don't even really count going to like Pennsylvania or anything. I've been to both Virginias. West Virginia. I call them both Virginias because it's like, to me, it's like one Virginia is Virginia, and then you got West Virginia. So I've been to both of those. Um, I've been to Florida. Obviously, I've been to DC. That's why I was like, I don't know if you count like DC, like Pennsylvania, DC, especially like if you lived in Maryland. It's like you don't really count Pennsylvania, DC, and all because it's like right there. I've been to Maine. I've been to Maine, and I've been to Rhode Island too. Yeah, I've been there too. So it's like that's not a lot of places I've been. So it's like I definitely want to get on the ball and do that. You guys let me know in the comments section and the DMs. I know this is probably like my fifth time saying that like whole sentence. But for real, let me know what is one of the spots that you travel to and why is it your favorite spot? Or if you haven't traveled there, give me something somewhere you want to travel to, and then maybe I can take my camera and I can make a whole vlog out of it. You never know. You know, we're on to new and better things here at the podcast studio. Um, you know, we're trying to be more innovative. We're making it do what it do. Trust me, we've been already making it do what it do. You know, especially with Chat and Chew. Shout out Miss Keisha, and then Doc always comes in strong with the know your purpose. So it's like we are doing good things here. You know, in the podcast studio, I'm doing pretty good things. You know, producing these shows. I just felt like it was time that I come back on here and grace y'all, with my presence, with my presence now. It's like it's the fact that like I missed y'all. I miss talking. You know, I don't know how to explain. Like until you're here and the camera's red and it's like action, like I don't really know like how to explain it. But like this is really like a mean therapy session. Like this is what I've been trying to explain to people too as well. Like going into podcasting sometimes where it's like you may not have the live viewers on now. You may not have the comments on now, but there's something when you like talk into this mic and you talk into that camera and you are like 100% with yourself or 100% what you're saying. It's just a mean, like it's a stress reliever. Like it's like, whew, like I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely needed it. Um, Like I said, I missed you guys. I hope you guys miss me. I won't do this to y'all again. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I will do this to y'all again because every now and again, people need to take a little break. I don't care if it's for like 1 day, 2 days, or like a week, 1 week, 2 weeks. Like sometimes, sometimes like I needed it. Like I needed that break. Like there were certain times where I enjoyed producing instead of being on camera. You know, but that's just me. But I'm glad I'm back. I'm going to try to, do some more segments, some more interviews with people. So definitely be on the lookout for that. You never know if I'm going to contact you to hop on the show. How about that? Y'all never know who I'm going to hit up and be like, hey, I might need you to come on and hop on the podcast with me. So you just never know. So y'all be on the lookout on y'all DMs and y'all stuff. Because like I said, you may never know if I'm gonna have to hit you up and be like, yo, I need you on the cast. Like I got some ideas, you got some ideas, like let's get it popping, let's get it started. So I wanna say that's one of like the best things about me too, is just like just kind of being like, all right, you got an idea, like let's see if we can rock and roll with it. Let's see if we can chuck and then jive it. So most definitely, guys, hit my inbox. I'm gonna be hitting y'all's up too. Um Also in here too, I wanted to tell you guys that we are running sales for podcasts. We are. So if you were ever thinking about starting one, hit me up. We are running deals, through this October, through Thanksgiving. So if you always wanted to start a podcast, hit your boy up. We are here at 1200 Brass Mill Road. Definitely would love to give you a tour of here. And then, if you sign on, I'll let you hop on mine. Networking at its finest, baby. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it. Everyone knows my mom, one eat, we all eat. So most definitely, if you've been thinking about doing it, definitely do it. It's therapeutic. You never know who your voice is going to reach to that needed to hear what you said in your podcast. Like you never know. And I think one of the great like warm fuzzy moments I had about doing a podcast. As I think the last one I did by myself, it was like a real true like mental thing where it was like I was going through something and like I was like, it's okay to not be okay. And like, I wasn't okay. And, I was explaining what I was going through and, how I'm processing everything. And I had someone hit my inbox. Someone was like, man, what you said, like, I'm going right through it with you. And like, I'm so happy to feel like I wasn't alone, going through what that person was going through. And I was like, absolutely, like we are all gonna go through like we're all gonna go through things. And like it's okay to like, to take that mask, as in like my homeboy Cliff, shout out Clifton, but it's okay to sometimes, lower that mask down, and really be the real you because everyone feels some pain, everyone goes through hurt, and everyone goes through, trials and tribulations. It's just all on how we like pick ourselves back up and, keep focus on the grind and just keep maintaining and keep just trying to win at this game that we call life because, life is short. So I think that's something that I think a lot of people don't realize when it comes into podcasting that not only is this therapeutic for you, but someone on the other hand, somewhere far away, somewhere close, like it doesn't matter that your voice, like you impacted them without even like knowing, without even knowing the person, without even thinking about a person, you just impacted their life. You went, their frown is now turned upside down. That was corny, but I loved every single one I said. But it's a true statement. It's a true statement. So like definitely, if you think about ever doing a podcast, hit me up. Our phone number here is 410-297-9300. You can always get in contact with me 9 times out of 10. If you call on the day, your boy answer the phone. Hello. That's not how I'm going to answer it. My boss is probably watching. So that's not that's not how I'm going to answer the phone, but you'll 9 times out of 10 you'll hear me. So like think about it. Think about it. And like I said, we are also running deals here. We are running deals here for the podcast. Don't forget that we do photography here as well. We're it's a one-stop shop, buddy. Almost said bucko or brother, but I didn't want to be sexist because I love my sisters too. So but yeah, but don't forget that we also do photography here too, and we are also running deals and sales and specials on those as well. So if you need a photography, person, we're here. Me, my good sister Kia Smith, um, she does great work as well, and we'll be here with that. If you need an infomercial, let me know too. We do that here as well. We shot several of them. They have blown up and done really well. The last one we just made, for Doc. I can't tell you the exact act. Actually, I'm gonna do it. I usually don't go on my phone on any lives or anything, but just to show y'all that we have numbers. That we don't play around. Um, Give me one sec. I just seen it not too long ago. Sorry, guys. So it has over 350 views already, and that was posted 5 days ago. So let me know if you need an infomercial for your business, for anything that you're selling, or if you just want an infomercial to just tell people that you are out here, even though your business, you don't have your inventory done or whatever, just to let people know that you are out here. Please hit us up. We are doing it all. Like I said, man, and I am blessed to be back in the building. Blessed to be with y'all. Blessed to be the ones who's going to be viewing this later on during the day, during the night, during the week, whatever. I appreciate you taking the time out your day to stop in here to listen to the kid. Um, it's much appreciated, especially being like a young person trying to get out here and follow their dreams and actually pursue it and do it. Um, Having support means the world. It means like there's no L's coming. I mean, there's L's, but like they're little ones now because all the support that you have. So I just want to say thank you all that supported me from when I had this as an idea, from when I would just chucked it up and be like, maybe I should do it, or for the people that were like, yo, man, you might want to get into podcasting or radio because you got the voice for it. So shout out to them. I never thought I did. I just thought I had a real deep voice. It was like just a deep, boring voice, or one of those like dad voice where it's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, just one of those like, So, it's definitely much appreciated with all you guys, and I might be tuning out here. Might be logging off soon. I don't know why I said that like that, but but that was my topics. I usually don't have paper. Maybe next week I won't have another piece of paper. Maybe I'll go real authentic. But since I haven't been on for a while, I did get the little, the nervous little jitty jitters. So, I was wondering like how am I going to spin this off? It's been a while since I've done one by myself. I usually have someone else here. So, you know, sometimes we just, and the great words are like my mom, sometimes we just gotta grow up. Sometimes we gotta do the hard things that we don't want to do or have the hard conversations that we don't want to have or just me being by myself in here. I usually don't prefer it, but sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna continue to do it if I have to do it. You guys always make me so comfortable, even like even now. There's like no like live viewers in here right now, but I know the views are coming. But like even though still like just knowing that you guys will come and watch this is just giving me that calm presence of just being like, yo man, like you really out here like doing it. And like I said, I usually don't do one by myself. So it's like, come on, boy, like you doing that. So, also, how did I forget? How did I forget this? Shout out to Love Speaks doing incredible things for these incredible women out here. Women, we love y'all here at the podcast studio in that brass mill. They're doing wonderful things, counseling. So you ever need just like a female companion or a female person just to just listen, because sometimes I'll be telling some of my female friends like I can't help you with a certain problem because I can't go through that or I haven't been through that or vice versa. So definitely check out Love Speaks. They have a Facebook page. Um, they have a Facebook page. They have stuff on Eventbrite. So definitely take a look out to them too. I think they are doing something today, but they should be back doing another I don't know what it's called. I don't want to call it like no conference, like a conference, like a conference, like a sit down. There's everyone comes in, and they speak the truth. They speak, they're there to help you out too. Almost like how the men's meeting was, that Clifton does for this, it's a women's meeting. It's love speaks, love, because we all need to, love one another and uplift each other, and we can still uplift each other and still be the light, to someone who's in the dark and still be able to shine ourselves. So, you know, um, yeah, yeah. But hey, on that note, I appreciate y'all. Love you guys. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, I'm also on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Spotify. We're gonna be on some other new stuff, and I'm in the works. I'm in the works. Your boy, just because I ain't doing a show, don't mean I ain't working, baby. Like your boy working behind the scenes. So, also, I'm gonna do some shout outs. Also, every Friday, know your purpose with Dr. Stacy Venable. Always tune in on her show. She is always dropping nuggets and jewels. And to my auntie, Chat and Chew, Miss Keisha, every Thursday. That's my that's my cut up dog. And you already know she gonna cut up, but she gonna cut up and she gonna tell the truth. That's my aunt is always one of the ones where it's like, yo, she gonna tell you the truth, and that shit gonna hurt, but like you're gonna feel better after it because you can really come to her. I go to her with almost everything now. So definitely check them out. Also, don't forget, we got 12 rounds with Childs. Check him out too. He got some good stuff in there. I know when he come back on the air, he definitely has some good things. He's been working his butt off out here, and I know he has some exciting news for everyone out there. I know he does. So most definitely stay tuned to everything that we're doing. And see, I messed up. Definitely stay tuned to what we're doing here at the Business Suites of Brass Mill, the Executive Suites of Brass Mill. Most definitely tune in. You guys don't want to miss it. We're doing big things out here in the community. We're just doing big things out here in general, So definitely tune in with us. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And once again, always like, share, comment, subscribe. And enjoy this intro and outro I just put together. And shout out Izzy again.
Nigga smoking that KC pack tonight. Nigga saying we on KC pack tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight. Really love for you to get comfortable with us. Dreams to reality in the building, so get comfortable. Rose Records in the building, so get comfortable. No, this don't mean a thing without you. Tell me what it is.
She wearing so much pink, you would think I idle camera. Gets her rated R when I start to turn the cam on. Izzy, I'm the one that they always put the blame on. Made a couple hits, it's not like me to put the brakes